Hello everyone. Hi. It's been a while since I did a video and well, my goodness. Like I was trying to figure out where that perfume or aroma is coming from. It's from a hair oil I had bought it but I had not really felt like I should go to it first. Now, here is the thing about natural hair health. If it's your first time being here, you're welcome. I talk about a lot of things, like anything on my mind is what I talk about. So here it is today. Maybe some other day can be movies, some other day can be books, some other day can be Twitter stuff, right? Yeah, but today it is hair. So the aroma is just amazing, okay? Fantastic. It's a 12 in 1 oil. I thought, well, we can't go wrong with a 12 in 1 oil. And by the way, before you know, this is like what some people will call an Afro comb, but yeah, my head scalp gets kind of itchy. So to prevent me smearing my hands with all the oils and the butters and all of that I've put in my hair and save me the trip of having to wash my hands all the time because obviously I can't keep grease on my hand. I just had to get a small one. Now there is a bigger one that this is like the smallest. Okay, because it's very close to the camera, it looks big, but it's not that big. Okay, it's just so anytime my scalp get itchy, I just leave it there. So anytime my scalp gets itchy, I just I just take it and then scratch. So one thing I've learned for if you haven't figured it out yet, maintaining your natural hair, okay, with naturally maintaining your natural hair with natural products, it's like a trial and error thing. You got to always experiment, right? Especially if you have not gotten to your goal. My goal, for example, is to have long hair that is soft and strong. Long, soft, and strong. I know that sounds like a contradiction, but when I say strong, meaning it, no, it's not breaking. It's not so dry that it breaks, kind of thing. So, right. Be willing to try new things. Okay. So that's what happened with that oil. Like, be willing to try new things. There are a lot of products out there, and so when you're going shopping, and that's why I often go window shopping a lot. I love shopping, by the way. It's stressful because there are no chairs for you to sit a lot of times in the market, so you have to be on your feet for like the better part of an hour or two. But you can always schedule it, like you go window shopping, especially in places where you get everything. Try and find a store where they have several varieties at a reasonable price, like a cheaper price. Okay. Quality, okay. Variety at cheaper prices, like bulk prices. That means they buy in bulk. So if they buy in bulk, the chances are the price they will sell it to you is going to be so low that if you go to regular markets, you're going to find it more expensive there. So not everybody has a chance to find that store. It took me a while to even find that kind of store where, sometimes you're just grateful you found it. Whatever price they call it, you just buy it. But now, I have that kind of option where I can look through oils and hair butters and all whatnot and try to see which one can work. So you be willing to try new things. Now, that comes with its risk where you could get something new and it's just not working at all. Like it's not working. I could have put that oil in my hair right now, that sweet smelling oil. I could have put it in my hair and it could have gotten more itchy. Like I was kind of reluctant to put that oil there because I've had experience with oils I put in my hair, and my head started becoming itchy the moment they got to my scalp. So I guess, but I was like, you know what, let me just try it, and I did, and the itching just stopped. And I'm like, I like, but then it has 12 uh, oils, and I did look at the ingredients, and I think they're amazing. So be willing to try new things. Um, Number two is, shall we say, have faith? Yeah, have faith. Don't give up on your hair goals and your hair vision. It might take you years, and it might take you years, but eventually you get there, and you get to find a lot of things along the way. And as you do that, it sort of makes you an expert after some time, because you can give advice to those who are just coming. You know what not to do and what to do. You might not have gotten to your goals yet, but you do have a level of experience that a new person in this hair care journey does not have. And you can be the big sister of hair care, and like, oh, don't, when you're starting your hair, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. One thing I would tell you, if you're starting your hair care journey, is that, well, for one, you got to be patient. Number two, you have to be loving. Number three, you want to stay away from chemicals as much as possible. Like, stay away from chemicals as much as possible. Like, how when you look at a product, I don't care whether they call right organics or naturals or whatever there. I'm not concerned about the titles. I'm concerned about the ingredients. If I read your ingredients and I don't understand the wordings, I'm not familiar with the ingredients, I'm not buying it. Of course, there are times when it took me a while to know that Orisa sativa was actually rice. In other words, if I see that, I'd be like, what is this? But then sometimes you can even tell when something is, a chemical name, not its botanical name, right? So you may decide that you want to pick a phone and check to see whether these are botanical names, or these are chemical names, or these are synthetic versions of the original form. But whatever the case may be, I don't see any problem reason why you cannot tell us, oh, I put rice in here, I put almond in here, I put coconut. You get, like, it brings the product to the heart of the person. Like, oh my God, there is coconut there. Oh my God, there is this, that. Like, people feel nostalgic, when they can relate to what they're applying to themselves. And that is how you gain customers. I don't know why some people don't understand that. But then maybe they're trying to protect their secrets. I know, but if someone is trying to find your secrets, using botanical names is not going to dissuade them. They are the ones who will do the work to find out exactly what you're hiding. Someone who wants to just use a good product will not have the time. Like, shopping is stressful. Like, I can understand why those who don't like shopping don't want to go shopping. And sometimes they even pay, not sometimes, some people actually pay others to shop for them. Because for one, they don't have the time to, like, time for them is money. For some people, time, like, the time is money is like their mantra, right? Which means every time they stay away from work, they are losing money. Like, every time they are at work, they are making more money. So they feel like, why don't I just outsource the things I need to get done? Like, if I do this job myself, I mean, some people, if they do the job themselves, they are not earning. And when they're not earning, especially if they're earning a lot for their skills, like maybe people that are earning like thousands, or hundreds of thousands, depending on the exchange rate in your country, and the buying power you have. Like, if you can get a lot for thousands, then thousands it is. But if only when you have hundreds of thousands can you get something tangible, then it is what it is. And maybe you're somebody who earns like hundreds of thousands in thousands or hundreds of thousands in a few hours, and yet you pay less than that. You pay like maybe like one ratio 1 to 20 of your earning power if you outsourced the things that you need, like shopping, like cooking, like cleaning, like you outsource those things. Well, I guess sometimes you'd be like, let me just outsource so that I can focus on, making enough money, right? So, how did we even venture into that arena safe? Okay, yeah. We were talking about shopping being stressful and all of that. So if you don't really enjoy it, and then somebody is now giving you extra stress, trying to figure out what they mean by an ingredient that has a common name, I, I'm just done with that. All right. I just said I should say that if you didn't get anything from what I said, the reason why I put this on is be willing to try new things when it comes to your hair. It's a gamble, like I said. It's but use your instincts. Let your instincts lead you. Sometimes you don't know when it's going to be a hit, so you let your instincts guide you. I've had more hits than misses, right? And one more thing I also found is that too I don't repeat products. It's very rare for me to repeat products. Very, very rare. Because I often find that when I repeat products, especially products that are not soap, soap within, if it's not a big bottle, obviously, within 2 or 3 weeks, I'm done with the soap, right? But when it comes to things that would last you for several months, it's stressful when you get it and then you find that it's not working well anymore and you've invested money in it. So one thing I like products that have very small like versions of their products. That way, I can buy it and check to see if it's good for me. If I find that it's good for me, then I can now buy the big one, you know. So like I said, I've not had many products that I repeated. A lot of times once I finish one brand of product, I am looking for another replacement of another brand. There was this, not this, like there are several hair care products I have used that I bought a repeat of it. Like it was so good, I was like, oh my god, let me just get to the market and get another one. And I did, and I feel stuck right now because it's not doing the work that you used to do. It's not working like that anymore. So I don't know whether, and I don't think it's the quality that reduced. I just think it's my hair that sort of got used to it, and I guess that's just what I can think. It can be very stressful, but if you're somebody who find that the product you use, repeating it is not the best option for you, then don't. Just look for something else to use. You know the central point of what you are looking for. That's what is important. So if your hair or your skin, or well, your hair, if your hair is, dry, you know that you're looking for something that will moisturize and condition your hair, right? So, and you from trial and error, you probably already know which product works best and which one doesn't work best for you. Now, this doesn't make the product bad in itself. It just means it doesn't do the work that you need done in your hair. So, all right then, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. Till next time, stay healthy. Follow your conscience and read your Bible, pray every day, and let the Holy Spirit be your guide. Shalom. Peace.